What is the experience straight out the box with the Fender Tone Master Pro? Is the user interface really that good? How good does it really sound? Today you'll see my first 10 minutes with the Tone Master Pro, so you know exactly what to expect. Let's dive right in. The unit dumps you directly into the first preset, which is a deluxe reverb patch with a space echo added. This is really simple and straightforward, unlike most modelers. Now, I think this is a carefully considered choice by Fender. The first thing you see when you boot it up is clean and simple. No nonsense. Before filming this video, I watched Rhett Schill's first impressions on this unit. He warned about a brightness that is really difficult to dial out. So the first thing that I did was tackle that with the global EQ. It would appear that Fender have also considered this. There is a high shelf option on the global EQ, which is absolutely fantastic at taming that sparkly high end, but it doesn't completely get rid of it. Adding new blocks onto the preset is really simple with the Add Blocks button. It puts a little icon at every point in the chain that you can add a new block. All of the effects are organised in a really easy to find way too. This makes it really uncomplicated to navigate. I added the 7-band EQ pedal and I found that I could tame that bright top end. It was at this point I realised I'd forgotten to tune my guitar. This gave me a great excuse to use the built-in tuner. Like the Quad Cortex, the Tone Master Pro allows adjustment on the screen, but also on the switches too. I found that for sweeping adjustments, the screen worked really well. And if you needed to get more precision, the dials on the switches worked much better. I used this to dial back the space echo as it was more of a feature of my tone than I wanted it to be. I was curious how it handled the built-in cab modelling too, so I had a play about with that. It has a really streamlined approach to mic placement, with a really visual representation of each of the positions. It's very clear that Fender have the user experience in mind, with pictures and diagrams used wherever possible. Thinking about the target market for Fender products, I think this is a wise move. The tone was now taking shape, but it still felt a little two-dimensional. It felt a little bit like a recorded guitar tone rather than an amp in a room. On modelling units, I always add a subtle bit of reverb just to add a bit more life to the tone. If you hear the comparison with it on and with it bypassed, you can hear what I mean. This patch has also got a Prince of Tone built in as standard, and as standard it is in bypass mode. I thought it was worth giving it a go and exploring some more of the drives available also. When I was searching, I happened upon the Pugilist, which is one of Fender's standalone pedals. Before I booted this up, I was hoping to see a few of the Fender pedals built into this. In the future, I'd like to see them lean into this even more. I think this would add a really unique option exclusive to the Tone Master. Considering that I didn't even look at the manual once, I can say that the user experience is very intuitive. It very much feels like it's aiming to be the modeler for people who don't like modelers. The initial brightness, however, is not a great first impression. I will be doing a full in-depth review on this unit in the coming weeks. I would love to answer some of the questions that other videos haven't answered for you, so leave them in the comments below. If you are after amp modelling but want something a little bit more simple, the TC Ampworks line are for you. The video on screen now is of the Jims 800, which is an 80s metal tone machine. I appreciate you making it to the end of this video. Drop a like if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon.